Now, we have had quite a bit of dialogue worldwide in terms of how our industry, especially in Africa, would relate with the platforms that operate not just in Africa but worldwide. I think it goes without saying that platforms are important. It goes without saying that the networks that we have invested in are important to us. And globally, there's still no agreement in terms of how issues of revenue share, issues of how the networks that are established in this continent can relate with OTTs. And I think this process that has begun here in Algeria is the first of its kind in this continent, where the political leadership in this continent are saying that there needs to be a honest dialogue between ourselves, between the networks, between platforms, in terms of how we ensure that everybody in the ecosystem gets a fair revenue for that which they have invested in, for that which they have contributed on. And so nobody is demonizing either networks or OTTs or the manner in which we want to regulate manage our data transfers in this continent. All we are saying is that there needs to be a honest dialogue in terms of how we are sharing revenue, be it with the telecoms, be it with the OTTs, and so forth. And what we've agreed on today is to ensure that we have certain clear pathways in terms of how we will determine who does what, in terms of the milestones that we need to realize, in terms of an overarching dashboard where we can monitor what goes on in this continent, and a data-led process that is empirical, that would tell us that, yes, this is wrong, this is right. We need to encourage those that are right, and we need to discourage those practices that are wrong. Indeed, in this continent, we have seen an upsurge of content that is unregulated, content that is undesirable, content that is not good for our kids, for example. Those are things we honestly need to talk about to ensure that our kids are able to consume content that is appropriate to them. We have also talked about data and data management, and we do hope that the political process that we began today can be the bedrock of how we deal with data, of course, under the African Union Data Convention and Data and Cybersecurity Convention, to ensure that Africa truly gets the benefits of data that is generated from this continent. Thank you very much.